Hey, welcome back for another update. This time I want to take a look at Cake on the 4-hour on Binance, Cake USDT. Previous video, I was calling for, if I'm not mistaken, much more downside. However, I was highlighting the fact that at the time there was a lot of positive momentum around the BNB chain. And therefore, it could be probable that a additional downside would be kind of shallow. Well, none of that was correct. We actually followed the rest of the market and price went to retrace all the way down to 78.6%, taken this low made on the 3rd of February at $1 and what was it, 12? Yeah, $1.12, all the way up to this high made on the 13th of February at $3.42. You plot retracement and you look for 70.2 to 78.6 Fibonacci. There is a strong probability that the correction is over. I'm not saying it is because I'm missing one important aspect and I'm going to talk about it in a bit. But now I want to just go back over this ABC correction because I think the video I made was somewhere here. And I think a lot of people, myself included, got surprised by this sudden pump on the Cake chart. And there was a ton of volume associated to it. Could have indicated that the correction was over down here. I think it was the 61.8% extension of this ABC. Let me check. Could have been, yeah. 61.8% extension. So the C leg reached 61.8% and then suddenly poof, a lot of volume, a nice candle on the, what was it, 4-hour chart. That could have been a sign that correction is over. I did not take position. I wasn't in front of the computer. I think if I was in front of the computer, I would not have taken position, but I would have waited to load on the way down on the retracement of this candle if there was one. Nonetheless, correction went way lower than anticipated. However, if you recall, we had a 5-wave to the upside, and therefore we expect an ABC to form as a wave 2, and wave 2 tends to have deep retracement, not always, but majority of the time they do. And the 70.2% and below is always a good place to look for entries. Now this ABC correction took the shape of, I'm gonna increase it a bit, took the shape of an A, a B, and then 5-wave down for a C. If you look on the 1 hour, you will see the 5-wave much clearly. So you have your A, your B up, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and a truncated 5th for the C leg. So you essentially have an ABC, which is the A leg of this bigger picture correction. And then price went to make a B wave correction. I'm suspecting, I did not do the count, but I'm suspecting that this is an expanded triangle for the B leg. And then this is when the fun started. If I go back to the 4-hour, the picture is easier to read. On the 4-hour, you had all the way down, nice grind down for wave 1, a strong push for wave 2, and within the third leg, we had 1, A, B, C for 2, another 1, a 2, a third, a fourth, and a 5th. Okay, so that's the 5th of 3. Once that's completed, we look for an ABC in the opposite direction as a correction for wave 4, which is what we got. And then the final glide down for wave 5 of C of 2. So there is a possibility that this wave 2 correction is complete. And if that's the case, then that would indicate that what we recently had is a beginning of a 5-wave impulse, and we had the wave 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Probably wave 5 of 1 ended up here, A, B, C as A, B, C as B, A, B, C. So we are very close from invalidation point, yeah, which is the start of the assumed beginning leg up 5 wave to the upside at 160 exactly it is. The low is at $1.602. If there is a 1 completed, then it's no surprise that price is pulling back. I put on some fib retracements that I took between the low here and the high here. And so should price reach down to those level and hold them, that could be a good position to enter the market, knowing that the invalidation is not too far away. As if price breaks down this invalidation level, then you can scratch this idea of a 5-wave structure to the upsides, and we are not done with the correction. Perhaps price need to make another dip towards the 85.4% Fibonacci retracement, and that would indicate that this C leg here, the count is not correct, and we have an extension that has been added into the picture. The reason why I said earlier it's probable that the correction is over is because I don't have a certainty, and that certainty is the following. If you look at wave 3, the top, I mean here, look at the RSI. Okay, it's in oversold. If you look at wave 5, the bottom, look at the RSI, it's in oversold also, but it's making a lower low. And we know that RSI between wave 3 and wave 5, they tend to have a divergence that goes against the price action. Now there is no divergence, the RSI is matching the price action. So that's suspicion number 1, that the correction is over. Suspicion number 2 is the complete absence of volume between wave 3 and wave 5. Price kept on going down, but the volume is not there. There are some bits and pieces of volume here, but the rest is in light gray. It's almost invisible, and that's why I keep my volume indicator with 2 different colors, so that it helps me look at price level that are of interest when the volume bars are of black color. And I would have expected that to have at least, if that count was correct, then on third wave to have a ton of volume to the downside, because we kept on making lower highs and lower low, one after the other. That volume was not showing up. And perhaps on this last drop, which was a bit more intensive in its magnitude compared to wave 3, which was kind of gliding, same here, no volume, okay? So take it with a grain of salt. The chart appears to be saying that the correction is done from an Elliott wave perspective. However, the market activity is not there. Volume is not there, and RSI is not saying the same story as it should be telling. Okay, so a grain of caution here. Might be wrong, but it's always good to exercise caution. And remember this invalidation point. Okay, so if you decide to go long here or buy some spots, put a stop under this level here at, what did I say it was? $1.602. Very tight. And so you know if it's broken, it's broken. Okay, so that means the count was not the right one. We made another low. We were not supposed to in this configuration. Okay, that's it for the updates. Thanks a lot for listening and watching. You take care. Speak to you soon. Bye-bye.